them look like an accordion. And they go. Now we're gonna hit that melted butter with a potatoes layer seasoning, brushing on the potatoes. On the grill they go at 350 degrees until they're nice and tender and the bottom is crispy. Ever so often, go ahead and baste some more of that butter with the potatoes layer seasoning. These came out absolutely fantastic. You can find potatoes layer via link in my bio or at your local Walmart or Kroger stores nationwide.
Do you know why this kid started pulling her parents towards my stand? When she looked over, look at her mom. She gets it. Just about 10 minutes ago, they tried our homemade pizza, and the little girl's reaction says it all. She's too young to understand that her parents got a prep a pizza dough kit, and she'll be just as excited when the same pizza comes out of their oven.
This incredible technology has eliminated traffic in Australia. When traffic jams or accidents slow traffic flow, this intelligent traffic system manages lanes to reduce the worst congestion. By reallocating space to more congested lanes, people don't have to sit in traffic anymore. This
guy is casually collecting lava using a hammer made out of rock. Then the lava is placed into a bucket of water to quench it, but this other guy wanted to get the job done faster, so he decided to use a shovel and gather all of his lava in one single scoop. Lava samples are routinely collected for chemical analysis, but how do their shoes not melt? This guy's...
It looks like these mischievous kids are vandalizing the classroom ceiling by stealing pieces of it. But actually, they were given permission by the principal to decorate a section of the ceiling as a way to leave their mark on the school. They did an amazing job, and it looks so good you'd think they should be paid for it. What kind of mark did you leave on your school? It looks like
my first trip to LA, I was at the Hollywood Spotlight Awards or something. I was with my lovely mum and I was very excited. I went to the toilet. I was 11, so I was probably about the same height. I was at the urinal like this. I remember looking up and seeing Superman next to me, and then I looked down. No! My first trip to LA.
When she ordered food online, she couldn't understand why the food delivery was taking so long. She was a little confused because the map showed the delivery car moving up and down the distance, but someone recorded it and uploaded it on social media. The robot car was stuck in the middle of the speed breaker. Then this guy came to help and gave a little push. Beautiful. When she ordered...
Let's do it again. Here we go. Let's do it again. Here we go.
This player wanted to leave the game, but the assistant referee wouldn't allow it. In the final minutes, they intended to sub out the player wearing number 14, but the player with number 6 wanted to come off instead. The referee didn't permit this. The issue was that the player, who had worn number 14 for years, had forgotten he was wearing number 6. This player wanted to...
This cat owner always scares his cat whenever it goes down the stairs, and one day the cat decided to do the same thing. This cat owner all...
This is a special machine that's used to perfectly drain the excess oil from Michelin-starred fried banana in Thailand, ensuring a crispy, delicious bite every time. This is a special...
Oh no! Oh no!
Empty your pockets.
Sing along while I pop a bottle off of your chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are not badass beat. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
At this dog's birthday party, they created a piñata that all of their dogs can participate in, trying to grab the ball that releases the prize inside. But unfortunately, it wasn't going too well, with all of the dogs struggling. They then gave up and walked away, until they finally got the birthday boy to try one more time, and he finally got it, releasing all of the tennis balls they've ever dreamed of. At this dog...
अच्छा वर्ल्ड बेस्ट टीचर कितना प्यारा है ये ऐसे स्क्रॉल करते जाओ जैसे फोन में करते हैं ये मुझे कल कार नहीं
Just a little bit of that rubbing alcohol inside, that'll give us the evaporation that we need. Try different strengths to see which kind of cloud you get, but watch this. Pump it back up again. You're gonna feel the bottle getting warmer. The pressure is building inside. When it feels good, release it quickly. 3, 2, 1. Just a little bit of that rubbing alcohol.
When Dean Jones saved his son from that burning race car, he also broke a rule against running onto the track.
I had to get my son out that car. Saving his son from a fiery NASCAR crash, he runs onto the track to pull his son from the burning car.
I realized this is a serious situation. I was not going to wait on anybody else to be there.
When Dean Jones saved his son from that burning race car, he also broke...
Okay. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, boy. 3, 2, 1, let's go!
कभी कभी मैं ये सोचता हूँ कि कभी कभी ये भी ट्राई करना चाहिए। बचपन में तो हर दिन ये खाने का मन करता था, पर बड़े लोग नहीं खाने देते थे। पर अचानक से आज काफ़ी साल बाद ट्राई करने का मन कर रहा था, तो सोचा चलो आज ट्राई करते हैं। तो देखो करना क्या है कि प्याज ले लेना है और प्याज को एकदम बारीक काट लेना है, और वैसे टमाटर भी ले लिया है और टमाटर को भी एकदम बारीक काट लिया है, और फिर काट लेंगे नींबू, साथ में हरी मिर्च, वो भी एकदम बारीक बारीक। सब कुछ काटने के बाद एक बर्तन ले लो, उसमें डालो तीखा वाला लेस या फिर आपको जो भी चिप्स पसंद हो वो ले लो, और वही सब्जियां डाल दो जिसे आप बारीक काट लिया था। एक पापड़ मैंने एक्स्ट्रा बना दिया था तो उसे भी तोड़ के डाल दिया है, साथ में चाट मसाला, और अब सबको मिला लो। वैसे चीज़ और केचप भी मिला सकते हो, फिर सबको आपस में अच्छी तरह से मिलाने के बाद निकाल लो। बस आखिर में ऊपर से नींबू डालकर इसे तुरंत सर्व कर लो।
So I got a new wok the other day, and it is officially the smallest wok that I own. Let me show you how I season a brand new wok. So first off, you're going to want to start by just removing all of the packaging, including the stickers. And if you have one like this that's stuck to the bottom, go ahead and pour in some hot water. And then after a few minutes, that glue should soften and it should pull away nicely. Let it sit longer. Then you're just going to want to give the whole thing a good scrub. Then just rinse it off and thoroughly dry. Now you can use any type of stove, but I prefer using gas when I'm seasoning. It's just generally a little easier. Now you're gonna wanna let your pan sit on the heat until it's completely dried out. And once you start to see that color change, go ahead and move your wok around and try to get all the spots. Balancing and wedging works for me, but you shouldn't do it. Tongs and a paper towel wad. A very small amount of a high smoke point neutral oil. There are tons of options out there and plenty of people on Reddit who will tell you exactly which one's the best. About the size of a nickel goes in, and you're just gonna spread it all around. You wanna make sure you get the whole thing, including the bottom. You basically just want the thinnest layer of oil around the entire thing. Then just put it back on high heat and let it smoke. And you're gonna wanna repeat this process a couple times. So I got a new wok.
आज ना मुझे रेस्टोरेंट अकेले संभालना है क्योंकि छोटा भाई घूमने गया है लेकिन आज मंडे इसलिए टेंशन
It took me 130 years to realize that Chinese chefs make dumplings in so many different ways. 1. Classic dumpling. 2. Tai Chi dumplings. 3. Big belly dumplings. 4. Pleated dumplings. You also have crescent moon dumpling. 6. Hemming dumplings.
I bought the most cursed kitchen gadgets, and everyone gets more cursed than the last. Oh my god. The bicycle pizza cutter actually works. It is 2 pizza cutters in one. With a normal pizza cutter, you definitely have to go back and forth more times. When you need to open your bottles, though, this is the cap gun. If this actually works the way I think it's going to work, it is going to be an absolute game changer. It's got magnets on the inside that keeps the cap in the chamber. The lemon juice sprayer is very strange. So you apparently screw it into a real lemon, and then this is designed to be able to evenly spray that lemon juice across your food. It works. And of course, you can also use it as a refreshing spritz. The carotone is very literally a giant pencil sharpener for your carrot. What? Actually works. And the result is super presentable, just that it turns your carrot into a deadly weapon. The spaghetti-shaped spaghetti spoon is advertised to be the most spectacular way to serve pasta. It looks absolutely terrifying, but to be fair, wow, this thing has some grip. I bought the most...
I heard a while back that ostrich eggs taste like chicken eggs, so out of curiosity, I want to try cooking with them. I did some research and found an ostrich farm an hour away from my house, contacted them via Facebook if they had eggs available. They said I couldn't come to the farm to pick up the eggs, that I had to go to a house, which I thought was weird. So the morning before I left, I messaged them I was on my way. So I pulled up to this house and sat in my car contemplating my decisions when the front door opened and this lady stood there staring at me. At this point, she saw me, so I got out of the car, waved, and I said, I'm here to pick up the ostrich eggs. She then did a bunch of hand gestures, like luring me in and only speaking in Russian. So like any normal person, I froze and I thought to myself, this is it, the headlines are going to read, idiot influencer leaves the house for an ostrich egg and never returns. She then reaches behind the door and shows me 2 ostrich eggs and calls her daughter, who's on the farm, to translate. So I paid $60 for 2 eggs and got home safely. I heard a while back.
Oh no!
Juicy Lucy pepperoni extra cheesy garlic butter burger, baby.
I flew in a jamon expert from Spain for a little redemption. So I bought a $200 jamon off Amazon and got absolutely roasted in the comments for improper cutting techniques. But then I got a DM from Fabian, who works for Monte Nevado, confirming that I did a terrible job, but he offered to come to the studio with an Iberico jamon to teach me the proper Spanish way.
All right, so tell me a little bit about this thing.
This is a jamon iberico, and it's 50% range fed. This one retails for $470 on Amazon. Okay, Mike, so you start from here, which is the wrong way. The right way, you start from here. You see the knuckle, then you put 2 fingers wide here, and then you just make a cut. We unscrew it, flip it, screw it again. We're gonna make a long line where to get the hem. So next, I'm gonna use the bigger knife to take all the fat off. So once it's trimmed up, we slice it from the top. We call this tapa size, which is small enough to put it in your mouth.
All right, taste test.
This is different.
That's different. That tastes like Spain right there. Wow. I flew in a jamon.
We attempted to cook a massive pizza on the job site using a custom 4-foot pan and a smooth drum roller to roll the dough. First, I blew flour all over the drum with a leaf blower. We didn't want 25 pounds of dough sticking to the roller. Now I know what you're thinking. Yes, we cleaned the roller drum, at least the part that would touch the dough. I stacked 2 1/4-inch boards on either side, minus the thickness of the pan. This gave us a 3/8-inch crust, which worked out perfect. I used a concrete float to spread the sauce. This worked awesome. Honestly, if I had my own pizza shop, this is how I would do it. 3 full hard hats of mozzarella and pepperoni sliced with my Milwaukee hacksaw. We built an oven with some leftover blocks and brick and used charcoal to heat it. This pizza was crazy heavy, so we used the cat to get it into the oven. Once it was in place, we covered the oven with aluminum to trap in the heat. All we had to do now was wait and enjoy some cold drinks. We couldn't believe how well this thing turned out. It looked and smelled amazing. Let us know in the comments, what should we cook?
How many times can a pasta bowl made from cheese be used? At high-end Italian restaurants, it's common to see pasta being tossed in a large block of cheese, where alcohol is poured and set on fire to melt the cheese.
You will commit a crime in 3 minutes.
It's pretty direct.
Right? What does yours say?
Mine says, you will witness a crime in 3 minutes.
Jeremy, what is yours?
You will die in 3 minutes. Matt, I think you're gonna kill Jeremy.
No, I'm not. Why would I do that?
I gotta get out of here.
Are you kidding me? This is just a weird coincidence. Look, we'll get new fortunes and it'll be fine. You will soon acquire $50.
It's the exact amount of money I have in my wallet. I have a child, Matt. What's gonna happen to him when his father is murdered and robbed? If I were a billionaire, he'd become Batman. I'm middle class. My son will never be Batman.
Jeremy, your son will not be orphaned.
Oh, your son will be an orphan. And then grow up to be Robin.
See? No crime committed.
Sir, you are parked in front of a fire hydrant, and around here, that's a crime.
No, no, Jeremy, no! Fortune was wrong. I will look after your son. You will commit a crime in 3...
Yeah, I'd like 3 orders of garlic chicken.
And then 3 orders of white rice.
And then, some fortune cookies too. Gosh, I think that's about it.
And then?
That's it.
And then?
No and then. That's all I want.
And then?
Nothing else, because I'm done ordering, okay?
And then?
All I want is the 3 orders of the garlic chicken and the 3 orders of the white rice.
And then?
And a cookie's fortune.
And then?
And then you can put it in a brown paper bag, because I'm ready to eat.
And then?
No and then.
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 And then?
No and then. And then I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna put my foot in your ass if you say and then again.
And then? Chinese food.
What size spuds do you do? Well, we've got small, medium, large, or we've got the extra large.
Oh, I'll go for extra large, man.
पीओ के यदि गवर्नमेंट लेके आती है
वो तो गवर्नमेंट के काम है, वो तो गवर्नमेंट के काम है, वो हमारा
आना चाहिए कि नहीं
आना चाहिए।
मिलिटेंसी पहले से यहाँ सक्रिय थी, अभी क्या है मिलिटेंसी का?
नहीं, ये तो मरते दम तक जारी रहेगी।
370 हटने से पहले और अब में विकास की रफ्तार में क्या फर्क? 370 हटने के बाद ठीक है या फिर पहले ठीक था?
एनसी को ज्यादा सीटें आएंगे,
एनसी को
अब्दुल्ला को ज्यादा सीटें आ जाएंगी।
आप यूथ है और यूथ क्या चाहती है? धारा 370 क्यों जरूरी है कश्मीर के लिए? अभी मैं श्रीनगर से काफी दूर निकल आया हूँ और बारामूला जा रहा था, तभी रास्ते में बहुत सारे लोग मिले। मैंने सोचा कि एक पब्लिक ओपिनियन इन लोगों का भी लिया जाए कि इन लोगों का विधानसभा चुनाव को लेकर के क्या राय है और सरकार से क्या डिमांड है। आइए लोगों से जानने का प्रयास करते हैं। ये स्थान कौन सा, इन लोगों से पूछने का प्रयास करते हैं। कौन सा स्थान है ये?
ये सर श्रीनगर से तकरीबन 35 किलोमीटर की दूरी पर हम इस वक्त तापर पट्टन में हैं। ये
विधानसभा कौन सा?
क्रीरी वागुरा
और
जिला बारामूला। तो यहाँ पर 1 तारीख को अभी जो असेंबली का इलेक्शन हो रहा है, वो 1 तारीख को हम वोट डालने जा रहे हैं। वोट इसीलिए हम डाल रहे हैं ताकि हमें कुछ फायदा मिले।
क्या फायदा चाहिए?
मिले हमें, देखो अभी जो बिजली का।
तो बताइए भाई साहब, क्या है जम्मू कश्मीर के मुद्दे?
कुछ नहीं है सर। क्या मुद्दा है? कभी आए पहले आप ऐसे बात करने कश्मीर में?
आए हुए पहले भी एक बार।
कितनी बार? कब आए? 2014 से पहले आए कभी?
14 के बाद आए।
बस फिर मोदी है तो देख लो कहाँ है।
14 के पहले लल्लन टॉप भी नहीं बनाता है यार। लल्लन टॉप बना है 16 में।
तो क्या पता उस वक्त परमिशनें ज्यादा लगती हैं बनाने के लिए। हमारा अलग है क्योंकि उनके दादा परदादाओं ने राज किया है 370 में। अब टूटा है तो अब हमारे कर रहे हैं बात।
टूटा है तो आपके दादा परदादा राज कर रहे हैं?
हमारे ही कर रहे हैं। मोदी जी आए हैं अब, तभी उनको दिक्कत है, पहले नहीं थे।
मोदी दादा परदादा थोड़े हैं आपके।
हमारे वही है।
कितनी पढ़ाई हुई है?
मेरी ग्रेजुएशन हुई है।
बी फार्मा?
और नहीं, ग्रेजुएशन बीए।
बीए?
जी।
किस विषय में आप?
अभी मैं मेडिकल में ही हूँ।
बीए किस विषय में?
बैचलर इन आर्ट्स।
विषय
पर्टिकुलर नहीं है, ग्रेजुएशन की है सिर्फ।
प्लेन बीए?
हाँ
प्लेन बीए।
फिर उसके बाद हम इसमें फील्ड में आ गए।
प्लेन बीए। तो कभी कमेंट करेंगे कि बीए का पूरा पता ही नहीं, बीए किस विषय से किए, कहाँ से किए बीए? कौन यूनिवर्सिटी, कौन कॉलेज से?
नहीं, बीए अभी हमारा नहीं हुआ बीए।
अरे यार बीए हो गया है।
नहीं हुआ।
शुरू की हो कि नहीं बीए की पढ़ाई?
अभी नहीं की है सर।
कितनी पढ़ाई की हो सही से बताओ?
हम 12th की हैं, उसके बाद हमने सिविल पॉलिटेक्निक की है।
कितना कौन सा अच्छा लगता है?
सलमान खान।
कितनी पढ़ाई लिखाई है आपकी दोस्त?
मैंने अभी 12th की है और इधर डिग्री कॉलेज में इग्नो के थ्रू एडमिशन लिया है।
इस कोर्स में?
ये बीए में।
विषय?
आर्ट्स।
विषय बीए में भी सब्जेक्ट होता है?
मतलब यही आर्ट्स रखा है, नॉर्मल आर्ट्स।
प्लेन बीए?
हाँ प्लेन बीए आर्ट्स रखा है। जैसे
मेरा हो गया आज का।
अरे रोहित सर, मैं टीम इंडिया का बिग।
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम सिद्धांत है और इस समय हम लोग की यात्रा कश्मीर संभाग से निकलकर जम्मू संभाग में आ चुकी है। जम्मू और कश्मीर को जियोग्राफिकली आपको समझना हो, दोनों के बीच में एक बड़े से पर्वत श्रृंखला है जिसको कहते हैं पीर पंजाल रेंज। पीर पंजाल रेंज के इस तरफ अगर आएंगे, बाईं तरफ देखेंगे आप नक्शे के हिसाब से, तो आपको जम्मू का डिवीज़न दिखाई देगा और रेंज के दाहिनी तरफ आपको दिखाई देगा कश्मीर का संभाग। और कश्मीर से जम्मू आने के लिए आपको पूरी पहाड़ियों को पार करके आना पड़ता है। 5-6 घंटे का सफ़र है। बीच में कई जगह रास्ते भी रोके जाते हैं आर्मी कॉन्वॉय के पास होने के लिए। पुलवामा हमले के बाद से जो मुस्तैदी आई है वो ये आई है कि आर्मी का कॉन्वॉय जब पास होता है तो लोगों की गाड़ियों को सड़कों पर रोक दिया जाता है ताकि सिक्योरिटी को बरकरार रखा जा सके। तो इस वजह से कई बार रोका